Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Summer, and to all of you that keep coming back, hello and welcome back. Just a quick reminder, if you've never subscribed, just remind you to press that red button there that says subscribe. After that, press the bell sign, that way you get notification whenever I upload a new video. Joyous' wife thanks her husband for donating his liver to her. According to the lady who is still with her husband in India, God blessed her with a gift of life through her amazing husband, who donated part of his liver to save her life. She further stated that herself and her husband are recovering well, and she hopes to be reunited with her family pretty soon. And then she wrote, "Today, a few weeks ago, God blessed me with a gift of life through my amazing husband, who had donated part of his liver to save my life. I thank my Jehovah God for what he has done for me. I have learned so much about God and about life, and I appreciate God in a new way through my experience. My dear husband, I have been trying to find the right words to show how grateful I am for you, my dearest husband, but I realize no words could ever put into context what your gift means to me. I don't know what I did to deserve you, my love. All I can say is that I'm truly blessed. You have always loved me unconditionally, and you are proud to show your love for me to the world. It has been a very bumpy ride, but you've stuck by my side, loving me, praying for me, making me laugh, encouraging me, making me feel beautiful, even when I don't feel that way. You have supported me in every way possible. I would like the world to know that you are a wonderful man, and I will always love you with all of me. Thank you for being an example to our kids and everybody else of what true love really is. It's amazing to feel how much our love for each other can still continue to grow after all these years, and to such a deeper level. I pray for the favor of God to rest upon you. I pray for your good health and prosperity in all you do. Pray for your continued growth in God's grace. A generous person will always prosper. Whoever refreshes others will refresh. Proverbs 11:25. God bless." So yeah, isn't that lovely? When I saw this story, I said, no, I really want to share this story, because a lot of the time with the stories we see all the time, you know, on the news and everything, are the ones that killed each other, you know, the men that are having affairs and having children outside the home, and all those messy situations. It's nice to finally read a story that is positive and inspiring. Some people have written to me recently, I'll be like, oh my goodness, this is getting very scary, like all these couples killing each other. There's been a lot of couples killing recently. Somebody actually wrote and said, you know, he said, I'm getting so scared, I'm thinking of not getting married because this is getting really out of control, you know. Another man wrote and said that now he sleeps in a separate room and he locks himself in the room to sleep. So it was nice to finally see something positive to talk about, something nice to read or whatever. In most cases, when men love their wives, she would treat him as a king. In most cases, it's just typical nature of a woman. Unfortunately, some men do not handle things well. I know of co-workers and friends and that have problems in their marriages, and it's always, you know, tiny little things like the man not wanting to help out at home because you know, he feels like I shouldn't be helping out, it's a woman's job. Believe me, 2018 in Europe, there are some men that will be like, no, I'm not going to do that, it's a woman's thing to do. And it's causing problems, because if the woman went to work and she's done 12 hours night shift and she comes home and you're expecting her to be available to do cooking and everything, you know what I mean? There are times when I feel like the wise men will think about it and be like, okay, yeah, she's worked the last 7 nights, do you know, I can do these things. She's worked the last 3 nights, I can do this while she's gone. Let's be honest, our culture says a woman stays at home and does all the cooking and the cleaning, but women are not staying at home anymore, you know. Especially in Europe, a lot of our women are very hard working outside the home. You know, two of you can sit down and see what works in your situation. Maybe she's working more hours than you are, and you are more at home. Nothing stops you from boiling a pot of rice. At the end of the day, it's teamwork. Another problem is sometimes when the men gather with themselves and they're having conversations, you see somebody will be like, oh, I don't do that at my house. And then they make the man that does it at home look like he's stupid. The truth is, he's not stupid. He's looking at his wife and like, my wife is tired. She's done 7 nights. There are men that be like, no, I'm not going to bath the children. Whose children are they? Whose children are they? They're your children and her children. Forget about people bragging that I'm the whatever in my house, whatever. It's what works. The Bible said the man is the head. The Bible said and then they forget that the same Bible is telling you in the same verse. It's saying Christ is the head of the church. The man is the head of the house. Christ himself loved the church so much that he gave his life for the church. How many men are reading that part of the Bible? Do you know what it is to give your life? How many men love their wives to the extent that they're ready to give their lives for their wives? You know, it's not about picking that part of the Bible that suits what you want to say. You have to read the whole, you know, for you to love your wife to the point that you're ready to give your life for her is a lot of love. Well, that's what that man did. He loves his wife to the extent of wanting to give his life for his life, you know, for his wife. And there's something else I want to say. Do you know some men would have been like, oh yeah, you know, finally, there's some men that would have seen this as a final opportunity to get rid of her and get myself a new wife, because if she dies because she has no donor, that's gonna be it. Then she's gone, and that gives me a chance to marry somebody else. There are some men that are like that, you know, especially for those men that feel very I'm the head, and realize that being the head, like the Bible says, you know, Jesus was ready to give his life. Was ready to give his life for the church. So you should be ready to do so much for your woman, you know, vice versa, you know, but you should be ready to do a lot for your woman. For those people that are in Europe that do not like to help at home, help your woman at home. Be ready. That's what the Bible says, ready to give his life for the church. Be ready to do so much. Be ready to do as much as you can for the woman that you claim to love. And that will help a lot of marriages. Definitely will, you know. And with that, I'm just gonna say thank you all for watching. Until the next time, guys. Bye-bye. Bye.
It's goodbye, friends, and goodbye,